Madonna made news recently when she stated that she was going to throw shade at the BET, and this is in reference to a disparaging tweet made by the BET regarding Madonna's tribute performance to the late artist Prince during the Billboard Music Awards. And Madonna, of course, has every reason to be upset. The underlying message behind the BET's tweet, even though it wasn't stated as such, it was clear that the message was, white people are not qualified to tribute black artists. But the reality is that nothing could be further from the truth. White people are simply the biggest consumers of music. And I point to some statistics here regarding the decline in music sales broadly. As everybody knows, the digitalization of music has essentially killed the music industry. But the genre of music that has been the least killed, so to speak, is country music. Between the years 2009 and 2012, the average percentage growth rate for country music was minus 1.6%, whereas the average growth rate for the other genres in that same time period was minus 10.4%, a huge discrepancy. And also, when you're talking about absolute change between sales in 2008 compared to sales in 2012, country music again saw the least amount of sales losses at minus 6.42%. Combined for the other genres, we're seeing an average loss of minus 37%. Again, huge discrepancies. What this points to is that white people are very dedicated consumers of music. They are very loyal consumers of music, and they will buy any genre of music that interests them. And when you look at the least amount of sales decline in other genres, most of it comes from what we would traditionally label as black music, like gospel, jazz, and rap. Let's look at some other statistics, especially regarding gangster rap music or just broadly rap music. Now, in the age group between the years 15 to 34, whites comprise slightly more than 57 million people. Blacks, on the other hand, comprise slightly less than 12 million people. And these were statistics taken from the 2010 census. Now, also in 2010, rap albums, there were 27 million rap albums sold in the year 2010. That means that if every single black person in that prime age group was to buy a rap album, and that is an extraordinary statistic, but if every single black person in that prime age group were to buy a rap album, that still wouldn't account for the 27 million rap albums sold in the year 2010. Even if every single black person were to buy 2 rap albums, again, another extraordinary statistic, that still wouldn't account for the 27 million total rap albums sold. Where is this gap being reconciled? It's not coming from Asians, and it's not coming from Hispanics. Especially when you look at Hispanics, Latin music has been the biggest loser in terms of average growth rate. For the years 2009 through 2012, Latin music lost an average of minus 20% annually. And we're talking about absolute change in Latin music between the years 2008 to 2012. Latin music came in at minus 61.4%. So no, it's not coming from Hispanics. The gap is being made up by white people. White people, again, are simply the biggest consumers of all types of music, but they are the biggest consumers of black music. We don't know exactly what the statistics are. There was a Newsweek article back in the early 1990s that claimed that 80% of gangsta rap music was consumed by white people. And over the years, there have been a lot of debate regarding the veracity of that claim. Today, we just don't know what the true statistics are because racial demographics in terms of music consumption is not a statistic that is tracked. So we're taking some guesses here. But again, you look at the demographics, it's very clear. Even if every single person in prime black age groups were to buy rap albums or even any other type of black music, it still wouldn't account for the success of black music. It's very clear that being white actually is the qualifier to being able to tribute black music, because the only reason why black entertainers make such a great living is because of white people. It's simply because of white people. White people not only love black music, but they carry the nominal leverage. They are putting dollars into those black artists' pockets. They simply are. You look at every single statistic that is available, and you will see this trend. So no, Madonna should not be chastised because she is white. In fact, she should be praised. She is the only one, really, to be qualified. Her whiteness, so to speak, is the biggest qualifier for her to be able to tribute her black friend. That's just simple, quantifiable reality. If you got a problem with it, BET, that means that you simply don't like to do math, but that's not my problem.